Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's coming towards you? The Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is justice, Major Arcana 4, Libra. And your blockage is the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups, yes, is wishes granted, wish fulfillment, a dream come true. And what is in your focus is some kind of contract. Now, this contract could be binding you to a person or a new situation. And it is an open door, because I'm also getting something about you having your eyes wide open. Or this is a new opportunity, but it is or has a window. Now, Knight of Swords is fast communication or something coming in out of the blue. And there is something about you being extremely happy or excited. That Nine of Cups is also creating your own emotional happiness. So when you're in a place of a high vibration of emotion, this means you create your own happiness and then finding a nice clear balance as well with clarity. I'm also getting something about clear channeling. So something about like opening up to communication or opening up to something new. And that's about creativity, desire, inspiration. So your blockage here is the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is Gemini energy, self-imposed prison, stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of situation and feeling limited. But there's also of like turn your frown upside down because you have the Nine of Cups. Okay, let's see what this is. What is this Nine of Cups? Getting what it is that you want. A new outlet. Something about a situation has been stagnant or stuck or looping thoughts. So energy needs to move. And the Moon. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. And the Moon card is a time of uncertainty. It is also about trusting your intuition and getting out of your comfort zone. So everything you want, dream of, and desire is trying something or going somewhere where you've never been before. This is new, it's fresh, and it's exciting. So what is this Knight of Swords? I'm also getting something about you communicating and getting something off your chest. Okay, so what is this Knight of Swords? And the Ten of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, Gem, you already see the writing on the wall. Because this Knight of Swords is Gemini, Taurus energy. It's like being quiet and secretive and maintaining your happiness here. I'm also getting something about indulgence. Your intuition is on fire at night. So trust your intuition. And here, it's like you're heading right towards making some kind of ending. So this is an impasse. This is a dead end. I'm also getting something about changes happening quickly and fast. How quickly things can change in your life. Okay, what is this Justice? I'm also getting something about an adjustment. Because the Moon card, yes, can be secrecy, mystery, death to pride and ego with the Ten of Swords. So what is this Justice? Cause and effect. Actions have consequences. Oh, you know your actions have consequences. But it is positive. And the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Eight of Cups is emotionally detaching. purging old patterns, old habits, old baggage. I'm also getting somebody is trying to escape some kind of karmic justice or karma. So it almost feels like stuck in some kind of contract, but you're not. You're not actually stuck in this contract because you're in pursuit of that 9th cup. So doing something at night. You have the most clarity at night. I'm also getting something about you detaching from somebody who uses escapism. So this person isn't actually here for you. What is this 8 of Swords? Not seeing it. Somebody doesn't see this dead end coming. They want to stay attached, but you can't. Communication on an ending, yes. And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Well, the Death card is about change, transition, and transformation, a metamorphosis. This is like the Phoenix moment. So hitting rock bottom in a circumstance or a situation, rising above it. And how you rise above it is not by staying in some kind of contract, but by letting it go. And this could be a work contract. This could be, you know, a relationship, a one-sided dynamic with somebody who is overspending, overeating, overindulging. This person might even keep you a secret. But when I get the Death card in the blockage, somebody is unwilling to change their behavior. So if you're unwilling to get yourself out of this 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords is like thinking and overthinking and stressing and feeling frustrated in some kind of circumstance, but your thoughts aren't actually facts. Those are just thoughts. So pay attention to the actual thoughts that you think, because there needs to be a change here. You want change. So it's about changing the thoughts of being like, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. You're not stuck here. So the Death card there is somebody who might be resisting on change. This person is having a hard time of letting something go, because Death card is usually like, yeah, change, transition. Somebody's having a hard time with this change and transition that you're making. Or it could also be somebody around you where this person's like, yeah, I want out of this contract. I just want to focus on something new. So what is this Ace of Wands? Inspiration, news, communication, something about music to your ears, feeling inspired. Something here is feeling, you feel inspired, okay, by this new. And the 3 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the 3 of Wands is plans in motion, plans in progress. High optimism. This can also be something about your new desire. Your new desire. That 3 of Wands in the Moon card, though, is about the comfort zone. So getting out of your comfort zone is about a routine and a pattern. So let's just say you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, whatever you do, drink your coffee, you go to work, then you come home, right? It creates a pattern. You need an outlet or escapism for some time. Like you need an escape. So 3 of Wands is about travel, plane, train, automobile, or something about distance. What is this 9 of Cups and the Moon? And the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Knight of Wands is flexibility and adaptability. It is also a person who is free-spirited. I'm also getting a situation where a person might only text you at night. It is for a good time and not a long time. So the Moon card could be, yes, some kind of secret passion or secret, lust. But this is Peter Pan. Peter Pan could be very flaky, fickle, hot and cold, there one day, gone the next. And an indulger. So this person overspends, overeats, deep-rooted insecurities, cocky and brash. And that Nine of Cups, this is not your wish fulfillment. You know to head in this direction, to end this. Anger and rage. Something at night. Doing something at night. Okay. Yeah, because this person and you have your backs turned to each other. See? Two different directions. This person is not changing. So if you're trying to pin down a player, you're only doing yourself a disservice, because this person is not changing their patterns. They're not changing their habits. They're not transitioning. I'm also getting something about the transition. This could be an element of a person hiding something in the closet. Transgender, trans something. So what is this Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords? Fast, quick ending, and smoking your tires. I'm also getting something about like escaping some kind of karma. Somebody wants to outrun karma. Could be a Pisces. And the Six of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Six of Cups is fond memories, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. This can also be a family member. So this could be like your brother, your sister, your cousin, aunt, uncle, or, you know, childhood sweetheart. Sweet memories of the past. But I'm also getting something about you revisiting old plans that you had in the back of your mind, and now you want to take action towards this. But there will be an ending and a new desire. I'm getting a person who's inconsistent with you and unreliable. You're wishing and hoping somebody would be reliable, but this person is not reliable. Six of Cups can also be something about man-child, woman-child. So maybe this person could be your child, like a teenager or somebody in their 20s, where you enable this person, or you are seeing a situation from the past so much better than it actually was. So really, you really dodged a bullet here. Something about robbing your innocence. What is this? Justice and Eight of Cups. Walking away from, somebody's like trying to escape karma. So actions have consequences. And the Eight of Wands. What goes around comes back around. So just watch this, because this person is coming back around. They're going to be very charming. They're going to be very persuasive. You're going to feel like this is a wish fulfillment or a dream come true. But I'm telling you, there's another outlet. There's something new that's brewing here. Eight of Wands is also vitality, velocity, the arrows of love. Somebody here is shooting their shot, but they have not changed. But you also have been thinking about this person nonstop. So there's an element of letting this person completely go. Yes, this person betrayed you, but stop thinking about them. Create a new outlet, or have something about positive influence. What is this Eight of Swords and Death card in the blockage? And the Hermit. Major Arcana 4, Virgo. Well, the Hermit is a situation where you might be trying to look at it deeply. So seeking answers, but going down a rabbit hole. Seeking answers and going down a rabbit hole. This is not a rabbit hole for you to go down. I'm also getting something about getting a mentor. It's like find and you will seek. So you're going to find something out. Or if you haven't been talking here, there is going to be communication. Hermit is also about knowledge and wisdom. Doing something singular or solo, because this is like a singular solo quest. So this could also be something about an attachment, codependency. Because the Hermit is about healing, healing thoughts, healing patterns in your head, looping thoughts. But I'm also getting something about a person lacks direction. Maybe you got lost off your path. Somebody maybe got lost off your path for a time being. But now it's almost like being recorrected here. Okay, so what is this new open door or new inspiration? Somebody also at a distance is being like, come over here, like come visit me or something here. And the Six of Swords. It could be a friend who pulls you out of some kind of funk. The Hermit is not talking. The Eight of Swords is not talking. And something here is a person is not willing to change and not willing to budge. And to seek counseling or therapy. Getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings. This is about releasing and letting go of the grip. Let go of that Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a person who wants to win at all costs. They don't consider another person's feelings in the dynamic. They just want to have power and control. But this is also expanding your vision, expanding of the mind. So a new path. Give me another card for carving out your own path. But I'm also getting something about like you're packed with this knowledge and wisdom, like you already knew. Okay. A friend. Yeah, and the Five of Wands. Conflict and competition. This is also rivalry and insecurities. Territorial. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the rate. Slow and steady wins the race. But then I'm also getting something about the rate. I'm also getting somebody might be irate. It's like music to your ears. Follow the rhythm. There's some kind of like follow the rhythm, and a friend is like, hey, a friend at a distance. Where you can just escape reality for a while to get you out of your head of some kind of like looping thoughts here. Depression. And this could also be something here. So don't be afraid to seek some kind of counseling or therapy so that you can unload this attachment of that Eight of Cups, which is old patterns, old habits, old outdated beliefs. Six of Cups. This has been going on for a very long time. You can't change the past, but what you can change is your focus. Kick to the curb. Sayonara. Caution. So this is about throw caution to the wind, right? It is also about a double line. This person hasn't crossed you once, they've crossed you twice. So you either learn the lesson, heal and move on, or repeat the pattern. And that also is double line of like, throw caution to the wind. Somebody also might be cautioning you like, there's a new outlet here, just take it. And it's almost like a little bit of fear here. Fear that this isn't or doesn't exist. It does. Something here exists for you. But yeah, if you are dealing with somebody who is extremely depressed, Sometimes they're just like numb and on autopilot, right? So they don't know how to change. They don't know how to transition. But they also, I find that people that say, oh, I have depression, and you're like, well, have you tried meditating? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, have you tried something, you know, to help yourself with that? No. So sometimes people use depression as an excuse so that they don't have to get better, to keep the cycle going. It's an excuse so that they don't have to take responsibility. Opportunities, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. Yes, it almost feels like in the nick of time. It's communication that's coming in, and you're going to want to take it. This could also be for business travel. It's getting you out of some kind of funk or rut as well, because you have the 2 comfort zones. Something here is very comfortable, but it's so uncomfortable. You can't stay here anymore. Winning. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. Yeah. You could also be keeping something quite quiet and happy. There is a contract coming in and you're detaching, right? Because you do have that 9 of Cups. Somebody here doesn't want the change. They don't want you to change. They don't want you to evolve. They don't want you to grow. So who's that person? Home base. Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change your environment. And change your environment is, you cannot heal in the environment that made you sick in the first place. You cannot heal. Cat, a 2-faced friend. Also getting something about a 2-faced boss, a 2-faced lover, a 2-faced whatever. This person could also own a cat. It's cautioning you. Could be a Pisces, a Sagittarian, a Libra, possibly a Virgo. Star, guaranteed success. Face your true north. Go towards happiness by creating your own emotional sovereignty. It means you don't have an expectation on anybody to fill up your cup but you. Bird perch. News, it's on its way. Waiting for news, package, and or letter. This could be your letter of resignation, and you're like, deuces. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. This could be a family affair. This could be, you know, a friend affair, a work affair. And the scissors, I always get, if I cut you out of my life, chances are you handed me the scissors in the first place. Coins. Money will be coming to you. Yeah. But it only is when you get out of your comfort zone, or like change your environment. Yeah, you can't heal in the environment that made you sick in the first place. Owl. Good advice from a wise person. And bird flying. News, it's on its way. And they do have here, Gem, dog, protection from a powerful friend. So you do have maybe somebody who's in law, or somebody who's just smart, okay? A friend at a distance. This could be an Aries, or possibly a Libra. Or somebody who's very spontaneous. This person's got a lot of free time. Maybe you talk to this person at night, something like that. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website. You can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.